for a little while. It's pretty choppy and 17, 18 knots of wind. We started out without a reef, but we put one in. It's just more comfortable with the reef in. And when it's like this, I always feel this weird combination of really enjoying it because I like the boat speed, but quite queasy because of the choppiness. So I've got the sea bands on. I'm just taking over from Phil for a little while because being at the helm is another fix for feeling a bit off.
Well, after all this time, we're back in St. Lucia.
Feels quite emotional coming back to St. Lucia. Because this was where we made landfall after 3 weeks across the Atlantic. And the chat plot also shows our previous route. So just over there was where we made our very last jibe before coming in to St. Lucia. Although this time we won't have the welcoming committee of all the other ARC boats to welcome us in, but it is still good to see land. You get that feeling of what it's like to cross an ocean and see land for the first time in ages.
We're just heading down the west coast of St. Lucia. There's relatively no waves. We're picking up to 25 at times, so we decided to sail on essentially around 3/4 of head sail just alone. We're making 6 to 7 knots of speed, which is just fine with us. We're heading across to Marigot Bay, which is about 8 nautical miles south of Rodney Bay. There's a 5-star, maybe it's a 6-star hotel that's got mooring buoys, and if you come on a mooring buoy, it's about $30 per night, but you get to use the whole facilities. It's not something typically that we do, but we just thought it's just time for at least some R&R before we make the jump across the Grenadines tomorrow.
Each night I dream the same old dream. I cannot forget, it seems, the beach where I found you, where I lost you too. I see the strand, the silver sand. We are going hand in hand, like we used to do, like we used to do. Marigot Bay, paradise of the Blue Lagoon. Tell me why you hugging me by night and by day. Marigot Bay, paradise of the Blue Lagoon, where my heart was all in flame. I will never forget your name, oh Marigot Bay. You say to me, you must believe.
I think I put that above. And there's our mates flying the Grand Soleil 45, 46, just coming in.
So
this is Noel.
yes, my name is Noel, Santa.
Hence the Santa hat. Well,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, guys, while I'm moving, you make more video.
Yeah, once you set up.
can make a snap as well. You can make a picture.
Yeah.
One advantage of mooring off here is that you get free run of the whole resort.
Nice. I'm enjoying laying around and doing not a lot. It's my view for today. Being pampered and being attacked by Aiden. I'm gonna go for a proper swim.
Water in this bucket, and I can make the water not come out when it goes upside down.
From everyone we talked to, I think we just about the only yacht that didn't catch a fish across the Atlantic. Okay, we weren't really trying very hard. We had to ram the rod into odd places. We never had a rod holder, so it's time to get serious and install a rod holder and just see if we can actually get this whole fishing game sorted out.
Also because we thought that we had too short.
I thought our line was too short. Turns
But it's
out
actually too long.
it's probably just fine. We just needed to stick at it.
There you go. Well, it's an early morning for us. We have to get across to the Grenadines, Beckway, and it's around 60 nautical miles. Predict winds forecast, so that's going to be about 10 hours. Winds are going to be anywhere between 15 and 20, so it should be a fun trip. The only thing that's we have to watch out for is some acceleration zones around St. Vincent's. They apparently pick up to, you know, a good 30-40% above the day's winds. But and also our mates from the Grand Soleil 45 flying are also joining us on the way down. Aiden and his now mate Albert are having a grand old time, so we're going to stick together for a few days, let the kids you know, have a bit of fun, get it out of their system, because after that, it's going to be a while before we see at least another kid that Aiden knows. Look, Aiden's great at meeting other kids, so no worries there, but you know, he knows Albert well. They get along like a house on fire.
Putting the tethers on.
What?
There are big waves.
There will be potentially big waves.
Right there, before they move for 20 years, that never happened to me.
Yeah.
What happened?
Boat up ahead of us broke 2 mooring buoys, but he doesn't know how it happened. He did say, well, it's chain on these mooring buoys and he only uses rope and he dives on his own one, which makes sense. Yeah, I really do not like mooring buoys. Breaking on the run. Can't wait to get to Berkeley, so early start.
Hi Bertie, it's me Aiden. Over.
Hello, Aiden.
Hello.
What are you doing? What are you up to?
What are you up to? What are you doing?
Hello. Sailing along peacefully with a one in the mainsail and a full of chill out. Over.
Same as us.
Over.
You have to say over.
Cool. See you in Aqua.
Yes. Coming back to 16. Over.
Flying back to 16.
Flying back.
Just ahead of us is the most famous landmark in St. Lucia, the Pitons. 2 big crags just rising straight out of the ocean. And you'll find the 2 points on the St. Lucia flag are the Pitons.